say, folks, it's the first weekend in November, so we're square in the final month of the women's volleyball regular season. Today's matchup at Stanford features a Cardinal team wholly focused on a natty and a Husky team fighting for an NCAA tournament berth. It's Stanford and UW coming up next on Pac-12 Networks. Hey, folks. Let's welcome you inside Maples Pavilion. Kevin Dana on the call for you today. This should be a good one. Both teams coming off W's. Let's start with the Washington Huskies because they got a big-time player back in their win at Cal on Friday. We're talking about middle blocker May Pertovsky. 6 kills in 5 blocks in their 4-set victory over the Golden Bears. She had missed the previous 6 matches, so it was great for the Huskies to get her back. That's what head coach Leslie Gabriel was saying, that she looked great. Now, she's played both on the right side and at middle blocker for both the Huskies and Michigan over the course of her collegiate career. She was in the middle on Friday in the East Bay. Meanwhile, for Stanford, it was the Elia Rubin show, leading the team with 18 kills and 4 blocks. I shouldn't say it was the Elia Rubin show. It was a balanced attack, but Elia Rubin certainly had all the headlines for this team. She's second on the team this year in kills per set, but head coach Kevin Hambley's been really impressed with how she's improved as a passer and a defensive player, specifically noting how she has improved as a blocker in this, her sophomore season. All right, folks, when we come back from this break, it's time for the fun stuff. We'll get ready for first serve. It's the card of the dog. Stanford, number 5 in the country. Washington trying to get back on the right side of the NCAA tournament. We welcome you back on the campus of Stanford University. The Card and the Huskies getting ready to rumble from Maples Pavilion. Take a look at the starters for head coach Leslie Gabriel, the longtime player and assistant, her 23rd season on staff, first year as the head coach, sending out Lauren Bays at libero, Molly Wilson, the setter, Grace Zilbert, the back row defensive specialist, Kirsten Barton, Audra Wilmus, May Pertovsky, and Katie Wessels. And for head coach Kevin Hambley, who is in his 7th season, rocking the scene at Stanford, it'll be Elena Ogilvy with Cami Minor, the stellar setter, Elia Rubin, Katie Baird on the outside, Kendall Kitt the opposite, the blockers, McKenna Vicini and Sammy Francis. Sammy having a great game against Washington State. 12 kills, hitting .450 to go along with 5 blocks in that 4-set win. All right, Katie Baird will get things started behind the service line. This is a team that will put all sorts of service pressure on you. And so Leslie Gabriel saying before the Stanford match, got to win the serve and pass game, got to pass this team especially well. And just like that, there's an overpass. So not the start the Dogs wanted. And Kendall Kipp on the outside gets the kill. Speaking of service pressure, forcing an overpass and getting an easy kill. Katie Baird, 3rd on the team in kills per set, trailing Kipp and Rubin. Back set there for Audra Wilmus. Finds the floor and Washington sides out. Wilmus has done a nice job for them on the right side. So much so that it's allowed Pertovsky to be in the middle. Started the season with Pertovsky on the right side, but Audra Wilmus stepping up as Bays' serve goes a little long. Both Bays and Zilbert will wear the libero uniform over the course of the season. Or they have both worn it this year, I should say. As here's the Cardinal libero, Elena Ogilvy. Native of Hawaii. Good pass. They go out to Maddie Ensley. Shot by Ogilvy. Rubin off hands. A bump set for Ensley. Tough second contact. Stanford couldn't take advantage. Back set here for Rubin. And gets the kill. Going off high hands that time. Elia Rubin terminating, and a point on serve for Elena Ogilvy and the Cardinal. Ogilvy, 2nd in the conference in digs per set behind Cal's Tara Disa. 4.11. They go to Elise Haney in the middle of the Huskies. And that pays dividends. Well, Haney did not play on Friday against Cal because they got Pertovsky back in the middle, and Leslie Gabriel, who was telling me yesterday, want to work Haney into action this weekend, and they have found a spot for her. So there's an overpass. Back set will miss. And Washington's tied things up. These teams met in Seattle earlier this year, with the Cardinal winning in 4 sets. Rubin, heavy swing, leads to a free ball. A little miscommunication that back line. Ogilvy and Baird both going for that bump. Great job by Minor there. Going off speed is Ellia Rubin. Continuing where she picked up on Friday against the Cougars. Here's another look. Bump set from Ogilvy. Just taps it over the double block as Kendall Kipp will go back to serve. Stanford winning in Seattle, that was October 6th. It was 25-15, 21-25, so the Huskies taking the second set, then 25-19, 25-21. Bump set here for Pertovsky, who muscles it through the double block. Pertovsky, back when she was at Michigan, you see the kill here. Folks at Big Ten did a great story on her. She was diagnosed with dyslexia as a child. She's become kind of a role model for children with dyslexia. And has overcome that to obviously get her degree in Michigan. Now the grad transfer here at UW. Stanford's into the net. So Washington takes an early lead here in the first set with another transfer. Grace Zilbert, the Portland pilot, behind the service line. And that's an ace for Zilbert. The Huskies have 2 really good back row players. And we're going to take another look at this ace. See this one. Oh, off the tape, might have messed up Rubin a little bit. There's another pass off target. Now, Stanford has started slow in a lot of matches recently. Barton, what a shot. Cut that one on the line, going line. Kirsten Barton with the kill. Good service run for Zilbert. Run the slide with Francis. Litzow setting for the Huskies as Stanford finally sides out. So Washington has used both setters to this point as that serve goes into the net. Rubin makes it a 3-point Washington lead at 8-5. Haney will serve. Washington has traditionally run a 5-1 this year. I mean, just judged by Wilson's 8.74 assists per set, but they're using both Wilson and Litzow thus far. With 3 assists. Anna Pringle is on to serve. Sal on the back set. That works for Pertovsky. 9-6 Cardinal after the roll shot works for Mae Pertovsky. So Molly Wilson serving. Going with the back row setter. Over on 2, it's Cami Minor. Tapping it over the shoulder, the center dump works to perfection for the Cardinal. Oh, this is what Cami Minor does so well. She hits 366. Obviously, it's a a limited sample size as a setter, just 51 kills coming into this match, but makes great decisions at the net for the Cardinal, and there was another one. Good pass. Set for Barton, and that gets down, despite the pancake attempt from Ogilvy. Another set where the Cardinal started off slowly. I mean, you can go back to the Arizona match at Arizona. They got down 13-5 right off the bat against an Arizona team that has just one conference win. They are a tough out, despite the conference record, as there is Kendall. Yeah, big swing. Kip with their second kill. Money for her. There's Baird serving from Indianapolis. Richard Senior. I'll get down. But, so going back to that Arizona match, they got down 13-5. They were down 17-9. They were down 23-17, and then ran off the last 8 points in that set, the Cardinal. Took that first set 25-23 from the Wildcats, kind of took the wind out of the sails of Coach Stubbs' group, Sharita Stubbs. Running the scene there now as there's McKenna Vicini in the middle. Vicini didn't get as involved as Stanford would have liked against Washington State. Didn't like to get her going a little bit more. She did have 6 blocks, 4 kills for the Cardinal blocker. She's on the bench right now as her rotations come up as Ogilvy serves it into the net. Well, both teams just very efficient offensively thus far. The Huskies 667 hitting percentage. The Card 556. Wilmus on serve. It's a good one. Francis strong. That's the first attack here for the Cardinal. Wilmus. Already a point on serve. Tight to the net. Washington player into the net. The tough net violation there for the Huskies. That was going to be a tough second contact for Cammie Miner to make. Stanford will take the break. Kip will go back to serve. Hensley on the pass. Bertovsky touching it deep. Rubin off the block. There's Kip on coverage. Rubin again. Hayes bump set for Bertovsky around the double, but right to Ogilvy. Good rally here. Rubin. Down ball from Hensley. Free ball to the Dogs. Back set. Oh, great effort by Ogilvy. Right to Bertovsky off the block. Hensley again. By far the longest rally of the match to this point. It's Elliott Rubin. Barton just lands out on the overdig. What a rally there. See if that could be a momentum boost for the home team. The Barton, pretty good in the back row digging. She's made some amazing digs in recent matches, had some amazing digs. Couldn't quite control that one. There's Bertovsky. Oh, that's a slam dunk on the former Wolverine. Bertovsky, quick jumper, fast arm. She was saying in that Big Ten feature that I was talking about a little bit earlier, that she showed up to her first volleyball trial when she was a little girl. Showed up in cleats and basketball shorts. She's got the right gear on today. There's another ace for Husky serving, and it's Grace Silbert sending us to the mandatory timeout. The Dogs first to 15 in the first set. great start for a Washington team looking to get back closer to 500 in conference play. Huskies up quattro here in the first set on number 5 Stanford. Let's take a look at the Pac-12 standings. It's a 20-match conference regular season, so 7 to play coming into today. You see Washington right now in a tie for 7th with UCLA. Stanford 2 games clear of Arizona State and Oregon. They got Oregon coming to the Farm next weekend. It'll be a big one. Thursday, they host the Ducks. That will have Pac-12 title implications for sure. As far as Washington's concerned, the thought is, look, if they can get to 9-11 in conference by season's end, that should give them a shot to get to the NCAA tournament, somewhere they've been the last 21 seasons in a row. Back set for Kidd. Kendall Kidd finds the flow. 3 kills, 3 dings for Kidd. Here's the 3rd termination. A nice back set from Minor. Rubin will serve. Elia Rubin, 3 kills. She's been set 10 times in this match. Most of any Cardinal attacker, 89. Kip again. Washington block doing well to slow it up. It's been a key for the Dogs as they're able to side out. Leslie Gabriel saying one of the keys in this one, trying to slow up that Stanford attack by getting touches on the block. You saw it on that point there. For Coach Tui's crew, of course, formerly Leslie Tuiasosopo, brother Marcus. Rose Bowl quarterback for the Huskies. And there's Minor, her 2nd dump. And also Ashley Tuiasosopo, NCAA champion with Washington softball. So we take another look at Minor. Dodge is not ready for that one, but you think about the Tuiasosopos, one of the first families of Washington athletics. Back out to Barton. Tried to go around the double block and hit it into the net. Barton makes her first attack air. She's been a really impressive freshman from Chandler, Arizona. Had 26 kills against Cal Poly earlier this year. It's Pringle. A nice serve. They go back to Barton. Nice dig. Gilbert does a good job. Barton another swing. Rubin flying all over the court. Nice dig there from Zilbert again. Beard, great angle. Loves to go cross court. She is so proficient on that shot right there. And Stanford's taking 4 of the 5 points out of the timeout. And it's 1-on-1 with Pertovsky there. So a little wide. Might have been a timeout saving service there from a Husky perspective. So Wilson in. The Washington team that's had to replace a lot. Ella Mae Powell, their all-everything setter, was an All-America honorable mention last year. Graduating. So new setter. Back row, Kendall Kidd. Stanford back within 1. And Kidd out of the back row is just really, really good. That pick works to perfection. Serve, Wilmus out of system, gets stuffed. Kidd and Bicini. Stanford's come all the way back to tie it up. They're used to early first set holes, and they were down 15-11 at the media timeout. 6-2 burst for the Cardinals since. Wessels, the freshman, along with Barton. That's a young blocking crew outside of Mae Pertovsky. You got Katie Wessels, who's a true freshman. They thought she might have to redshirt this year, but they need her out there. Elise Haney, who is a redshirt freshman. Let's talk about some of the challenges they've had this year. Pertovsky's been out. She was out with a foot injury. Monty Bush is out all year with a shoulder. Kept up. Good effort there. Maddie Ensley. High ball for Kip. And gets it to go. Kendall Kip. Cross-court swing. This landing it well in. Kip with 5 kills, hitting .556. Pass Ensley. They're looking for their first lead in quite some time as Rubin tools the block and Stanford's in front. And Leslie Gabriel gets up. Is she gonna call the timeout? No. Both Hambly and Gabriel with 2 timeouts apiece. Baird. Pass by Bays. Tough set to deal with there. Vicini. Wessels was ready. Rubin. Hart doing a good job. Back set, Wilmes. Kip. Go to Ensley. Oh, Barton, another big dig. Go out to Rubin, taps it over. Another good rally. Ensley tried to cut it around the block and hits the net. Stanford with a 2-point lead. And timeout, Leslie Gabriel and the Huskies. Keep it here, 20-18. The Cardinal in front by 2. Scored the last 3 points, and since the timeout, the mandatory timeout at 15-11, it has been 9-3 Cardinal. Hitting .324 in this match thus far. Kevin Hambly's crew, they lead the country in assists per set. They're 3rd in kills per set and 2nd in hitting percentage. So offensively, this team has just been humming along. And they've been saying it all year. Our focus isn't the Pac-12 title, it's the NCAA title. And for Kevin Hambly, who's won 2 NCAA titles here, hasn't happened since 2019. 4 years probably feels like an eternity for him. Won it in back-to-back seasons in years 2 and 3 here. So it took him to a Final Four in his first year in 2017. And look, they're the only program in the nation with 9 NCAA titles. Played 135 NCAA tournament matches, 23 NCAA Final Fours, and 17 NCAA title matches. The only tournament they didn't make was that spring 21 season where, look, this was the toughest county to play or do anything in during COVID, pre-vaccine availability. And it affected the Cardinal for sure. So they didn't make the tournament in the 2020 season, which was played in spring 2021. But you see all the Final Fours. You see the national championships. And the expectation is to be there that final weekend of the season in the middle of December. And Kevin Hambly is thinking about what's Nebraska doing? How can we match up with Nebraska? How can we match up with Wisconsin? That's the focus for this team. Bringing home Natty Numero Diaz. All right, out of timeout, it's Baird serving still. Oh, tough serve. That's an ace. That dipped right before it got to Barton. It had some late knuckling action on it. That was a tough one to pass. And a big point on serve out of the timeout. They're not frozen by the Coach Tui stoppage. That one just a little long. Elise Haney going to check in for Wessels. Lauren Bays rocking the off-colored libero uni today, the junior from Orange County. quite ready for it. Cami Minor was going up as if to play it, and she realized it was just going to hit on the other side of the net. And fortunate point there for the Cardinal. So maybe a good job of disguising that by Cami Minor. Perhaps creating some confusion on the Husky side of the net. Wilmus smashes that off the block. Audrey Wilmus has been very impressive. The sophomore from Oregon. Redshirted back in 2021. Has USA Youth National Team training team experience back in 2019. Wilmus serving here. Out of the middle, it's Sammy Francis. Her second kill of the match. Kip will serve. And it's a good one. Has the Dogs out of system, and that lands right between Litzau and Pertovsky, and it puts the Cardinal at set point. More service pressure applied by Stanford. Now serving to take the first is Kendall Kipp. 5 kills and 4 digs for her in this first set. Better pass that time. Out to Pertovsky. For the set, it's Rubin, and she gets stuffed. Ensley and Haney combining. Ensley, one of the vocal, emotional leaders of this team, always trying to get them going after she makes a play. The region freshman of the year 3 years ago. Ensley. And that's a great serve from Maddie Ensley. And the Dogs ain't done yet in this first set. Kevin Hambley's going to have to stop the action. Washington showing some resiliency. We'll come back with the rest of this first set. Washington back within 2 late in the first. We're back. The Stanford band playing some Sweet Dreams. Not sure if they're playing the Marilyn Manson version or what. I'm partial to the Marilyn Manson version myself. We got set point though here. Maddie Ensley with a big block and then a huge serve. And Washington still fighting in this first set. It's set point number 3 for the number 5 ranked Stanford Cardinal. And still on their feet. Good crowd on hand at Maples. Off the slide, it's rejected. Rubin. Bump set from Bays, high ball, Barton. Beautiful shot. Great decision making by Kirsten Barton, who has 4 kills in this first set. Leslie Gabriel saying Barton's going to be a really good player by the time she's a senior. She's already a really good one. Kipp. Great effort by Bays. Ensley. And that was the third contact. That'll do it for the first set. Bit of an anticlimactic finish to a great first set. The Cardinal will take it 25-23. Really entertaining first set of volleyball here on the farm. We'll take a break. Come on back with the second set. Cardinal up 1-0 as we go to the second. Back here at Maples Pavilion on a Sunday afternoon on the farm. Stanford take the first set 25-23. Kendall Kipp, big reason why Stanford claimed the first set. 5 kills, 5 digs for the 5th-year senior. She came into this match averaging more than 4.2 kills per set. You can see why. Just such a live arm. And like you watch her play and you think to yourself, well, she is a pretty complete player. Kevin Hamley's talking with him earlier this year. like, she's going to be a much better player by the time she's 27, 28, and a professional right in the prime of her career. Still so many things for her to work on, but to, I guess, the untrained eye, she has been spectacular for the Cardinal her entire career. As we take a look at the match stats thus far, the Cardinal out hitting Washington 302 to 205. Both teams were well above 500 early in the set for about 21 combined points, and they both came back down to earth. But it is normal for the Cardinal to be above 300. They're hitting 312 on the season coming in. Yeah, that is second in the country. So the Huskies will start the second set. The serve there is Kevin Hambley, former head coach at Illinois. Led them to the 2011 NCAA Finals, first title match in program history. Two-time Pac-12 COTY, the Cody, coach of the year. 338 up, 122 down for his overall head coaching career as Rubin tried to go deep corner and missed. Punished that set from Cammie Minor, but just missing. Bays. Serve. Bays a really good passer. Leslie Gabriel saying earlier this week. There by Ogilvy, joust won by Haney though. He's Haney at the net. Wanted to get her involved on this weekend after not playing on Friday. Just taps it down. Gabriel saying Haney had a really good week last week in practice, hitting with our setters, making shot selections, Coach Gabriel saying. Jordan Harvey's in right now, we should mention. Harvey, the future at right side for Stanford once Kendall Kipp exhausts her eligibility at the end of this year. There's a big double block, Vicini and Rubin. Let's have another look-see at this one. Read it perfectly, Vicini and Rubin. So, had Jordan Harvey in there on the right side. For 5 freshmen from Salt Lake City. There's Ogilvy, serve. Ensley. They're going to go to Harvey this time. Back to Harvey. Harvey 1.5 kills percent, limited action this year. Ogilvy diving for that too. They keep it up. Effort by the Cardinal. Haney block. Tight to the net. And Ensley wins that back. Wilmus. That lands just out. Whoa. Going wrist away there, Elliot Rubin. That was a heck of an intriguing hit. I'll put it like that. That thing had some serious cut to it, but cut it out. And there's an ace. Wilmus doing work. The Huskies off to another great start in the set. Sammy Francis couldn't pass that one. Kaylin away from her. Trying to wipe it off the block. Here's Rubin going line, and that'll work. So Harvey will serve. Mentioned that she is in for Kendall Kipp right now. On the right side, she'll go 6 rotations when she is in. Kendall Kipp was a bit of a question mark, wasn't feeling 100% today. Gave it a go, was really good in the first set. But hey, when you got Jordan Harvey waiting in the wings, pretty good future there on the right side. Let's take another look at this serve from Harvey for the ace. First ace of her collegiate career. Backed up with her second service air. Kevin Hambley saying she can jump out of the gym. Such an athletic player. She was Miss Volleyball Utah from Salt Lake City. 5th most kills in the state of Utah all time, the high school level. Zilbert serves. Off the slide, Francis. Back set here for Pertovsky. And Rubin into the net. The Huskies were up 15-11 at the mandatory timeout in the first set. Built another 4-point lead here early in the second. Took 5 of the first 6 points of this set. Francis off the side. That was nice. Sammy averaging just a little more than 2 kills per set. Does a great job in the blocking game. 9th in the conference in blocks per set, 7th in the conference in hitting percentage at .361 coming in to this weekend. Out to Baird. Heavy swing. Barton. Back set. Harvey. Oh, high off the platform of Litzow. Somehow kept that one up. And it lands long. Baird swing, missing the mark. Elise Haney will serve. Kirkland, Washington, redshirt freshman, Lake Washington High. 2-time first team All-Kinko in volleyball and hoops. Misses with a service there. There was actually 2-time league defensive player of the year in basketball. Was first team All-State. And you're a big-time basketball player, but also a top 150 recruit volleyball-wise. And we have seen the volleyball basketball dual athlete in Pac-12 before. Liz Brenner at Oregon a few years back. There's Barton. Barton, it's kill number 5, equaling Wilmus and Pertovsky. And his block didn't quite come together there for the Cardinal. And Kirsten Barton took advantage. Take a look at Molly Wilson, filling in for the All-American LMA Powell, who's moved on to graduation. Gabriel really liking the job Wilson's done this year. Harvey, good decision. Thought that might have went around the other side of the antenna. We play on. And Baird on the off speed. That works perfectly. Nice decision there by Katie Baird. Kill number 2 for Katie. Miners serving. Into the tape. Stanford will have a higher number of errors than some teams just because they really go for it on serves. Kevin Hambley earlier this year saying the goal is to have all our errors just come from behind the service line. Have execution everywhere else, be clean, and just really try to put service pressure on other teams. So there's a service error for Washington. Baird will serve this time. It was on Katie Baird's serve where Stanford ran off that 8-0 run to end the first set against Arizona to overcome a 23-17 first set deficit. Dig by Minor, set her out. Ogilvy taking the second ball. Katie, Ogilvy. And great effort there by Rubin to try to get to the second contact, but couldn't do it. So the Huskies by 4 again. It's been kind of going back and forth between a 3 and 4 Husky lead, 3 and 4 point lead. See it from the net cam there. It's Bays serving to the 10-foot line. Out of the middle, Vicini. But a lift called on the Cardinal. Point Washington. Dogs by 5. Bays. Rubin gets it back off the block. Ensley. Good effort by Ogilvy again, flying all over the court. But Ensley with the pancake dig of her own. And that one did not touch a block. Just way strong. The Cardinal able to side out. Apparently Leslie Gabriel thought there was a touch on the block. I believe is what she's going to be challenging. She did flash the green card. She's challenging something earlier in the point. I was overhearing what the public address announcer was saying. I couldn't quite make out everything he said, but it wasn't that last contact. I was able to gather that much. Okay, so we're being told, thank you to Zora Ziani for letting us know that challenging the pancake on the Stanford side. Thought this might have hit the floor. So, all right, let's see. Does this hit the ground? That's, I mean, volleyball challenges can be really tough, but it will be a point Stanford. Ball stands. Let's see. Leslie Gabriel talking with Brian McDowell, our R2, who's our replay official as well. Brick Beatty at the net, veteran. When Ogilvy will serve. What a serve. That was a fastball and a half from Ogilvy. Ooh, that had some serious heat on it. So nice we need to see it twice. Oh, and some swerving action as well. That, I mean, for players at this level, it's not impossible to pass, but oh, it's very close to impossible to pass. Washington does free ball it over this time. Oh, great effort again by Barton, but that's 3 contacts. They don't get it over the net. Elena Ogilvy has turned up the heat here at Maples Pavilion. Her last 2 serves have been incredible. Ogilvy on the season now 26 aces, second on the team. Almost better pass. Ensley around the double block. And just a huge swing there from Maddie Ensley. Another look at this. Leslie Gabriel earlier this week saying, well, Maddie holds the competitive juices. She wants to win and wants to win every point and kill every ball she touches. Brings that fire to the floor. Side there. That's by 3. Kip is back in now. Ensley another kill. Should say say Kip wasn't on the bench for a little bit either. And we were told she wasn't quite 100%, but obviously nothing too serious. Certainly didn't affect her in the first set. 5 kills and 5 digs. Good to see her back out there. This is Rubin going line high off the platform of Wilmes. Doing a good job to keep the rally going. Out of the middle, Sammy Francis one-on-one, and if Sammy Francis has a one-on-one, buena suerte to the other team, but good luck. Just Pertovsky to deal with, Haney to deal with there. It's Pertovsky and Steve Ogilvy. Rubin. Here's Pertovsky. Nice. Good swing, kill for the Huskies. And just like the first set, we get to the mandatory at 15-11 Washington. Last time it didn't do the Huskies too much good. See if they can reverse their fortunes here in the second set. Back here on Pac-12 Networks, here in Maples Pavilion. You're looking just outside Maples. Second set, Stanford took the first, Washington ahead here in the second. Let's take a look at some scores from around the Pac-12. UCLA sweeping Arizona. That's who Washington was tied for 7th with. Meanwhile, Washington State earning the Bay Area split. Oregon a 4-set win over Colorado. They will next deal with the Cardinal here at Maples. Utah 5-set winners in Corvallis. And USC up a set on Arizona State, the number 15 team in the country and the only team to defeat Stanford in Pac-12 play. They're in the second set in Los Angeles. Back to action here. Sammy Francis touching it off the double block, getting the kill. Talking about that loss to Arizona State, happened last weekend. They got swept by the Sun Devils, 25-16, 25-21, 25-14, and quite frankly, Kevin Hambley said the team they weren't ready to play. Thought that since they took care of Arizona State pretty easily here on the farm earlier this year, that it'd just be the same deal in Tempe. Credit J.J. Van Niel and the Sun Devils. They've got a good thing going down there in the desert. Much like Barton has a good thing going at UW. Nice kill. Barton up to 6. Just one air, 6 digs, hitting 385. That serve goes deep. I'll bring in Pringle to serve. Ogilvy out for Vicini. Pringle, a serving specialist, play some back row. Got 11 aces this year coming in. Barton with the kill. Kirsten Barton having a really nice match. The Huskies hitting north of 300 here in the second set. And Stanford hitting just 103 in the second. They haven't had too many attack airs. They have not been terminal. 6 of 29 on their swings. Make it 7 of 30. Vicini there with the side out. Richard Saint from Lexington, Kentucky, all Pac-12 honorable mention last year. Was Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week the very last week of the regular season in 2022. Here's Minor. Best setter in the country if you go by assists per set. Just obviously a great way to judge a setter. Washington having trouble there getting it over 4 contacts. It'll be a point on serve for Cami Minor, who's averaging more than 12 assists per set this year. Had 56 of them, a double-double with 10 digs as well in the 4-set win over Wazoo Friday night. Going out to Wilmes, and she gets rejected. Kendall Kip right there to send it back. And let's Leslie Gabriel's going to call timeout as Stanford is climbed to within a point. So again, after the mandatory timeout, Stanford wakes up. Keep it here, 17-16. See Kendall Kipp getting wrapped up there. Missed the first part of the second set. She's got a couple of blocks. Averages nearly a block per set. And you talk about how good of a hitter she is. And to hit 313 on high volume, more than 4 kills per set, that is spectacular. Then you add in nearly a block per set. I mean, just an incredible, incredible player. And oh yeah, 30 aces to lead the team. That's not too bad either. It's 31 now after she got an assist earlier today. I come back to this quote time and time again. I know if you've watched Pac-12 Network's volleyball before, you've heard me use this quote. This is from Prep Volleyball, watching her in high school at the Under Armour All-America match. The writer for Prep Volleyball is saying, "I have seen the future of NCAA Division I volleyball, and her name is Kendall Kipp." That was back 5 years ago. And well, yeah, she has put together quite the career. First team All-American last year, second team All-American 2 years ago. In line to be an All-American here in 2023 for the third time in her collegiate career. That's for someone who says she was the worst player on her 7th grade team. Kind of find that hard to believe, but she is not the worst player on the number 5 team in the country. I can tell you that much. Number 2 recruit in the country out of Corona Del Mar, the CDM Sea Queens. All right, Minor serving. Pass. Set for Kipp. There's kill number 6 for Kendall. Stanford has tied this thing up. She's got all the shots. She's hit 462 in a day where she's not quite 100%. Off the tape, Wilson's there. We free ball it over. Kendall again, off high hands, Bayes, good effort, but not enough. And Stanford takes the lead. And Leslie Gabriel, I thought was gonna make the T signal with her 2 hands. No, she's just gonna clap her team on in approval. Give them some encouragement from the sideline as Kipp now with 7 kills. Great serve by Minor. Passed well by Silbert. Back set here for Wilmus. Baird gets it back. Kipp going line. Missing. Her first attack error of the match. Here's Kirsten Barton. The preliminary roster for USA U18 team in 2021. Top 40 recruit by Prep Volleyball. Kipp. That one finds the floor. Inbound. They're really started to go to Kipp as this set has progressed. And she has delivered the goods for the Cardinal. Hit 438. The Cardinal up their second set attack percentage to 171 from 103. Hensley over Dig, and there's Katie Wessels. Freshman from Lewiston, Idaho. I want to say that's where Washington State football holds their training camp sometimes. Wessels ready there. Leslie Gabriel having good things to say about Wessels this week, saying thought she was going to redshirt this year as there's a service there, but she's done a great job, has an ability to take info, process it as quickly as she can, and Wessels has a really good mindset. She just goes for it. Not afraid to try. If she fails, she'll go and try again. That's the quote from Leslie Gabriel and Katie Wessels as the Cardinal with a 1-point lead. Not anymore after that service there. Ogilvy really ripping it into the net. 20 up for Andra Wilmus. Minor to Rubin. There's Ensley tooling the block. Washington reclaims the lead. Another tight set here between the Dogs and the Cardinal. Historically, two of the best programs in the Pac-12 and the country. Pass. Rubin. No block to deal with, and she just murdered it. Well, that's too easy. Nobody jumping for Rubin. And just Washington was so afraid of the setter dump that it left Rubin wide open. Pertovsky. High ball for Ensley. Got it to go. Maddie Ensley. Great angle there. Ensley was quiet to start this match. She's up to 3 kills, and she's been the most set Husky attacker. Hitting from the right side here. Oh, yeah, perfect placement. That was undiggable. Huskies trying to even this one up at a set apiece. They took the second set against the Cardinal back in Seattle 4 weeks ago. Stanford winning in 4 in that one. Get from the back row dugout. Barton with the left. Here's Kip. Off the block and down. Big point for the Cardinal to get there. Don't want to trail by 2 this late in the set. Elliot Rubin to serve. 22-22. 23-22 Huskies. The air. Rubin, 30 swings. She's been busy, just hitting 100 in this match. Elise Haney will serve. 1 kill, 1 block for Haney. Ogilvie on the pass. Opportunity here for Barton, but not a great set. Good block. Kip says she has it. She does. Baird free balls it over. For set point, Pertovsky sent back by Katie Baird. And we're tied at 23. Disrupting Pertovsky there. Pringle serving. Upset here, Pertovsky. Oh, Pringle, great effort. They can't get it over. Baird, just not quite enough. And Washington has their first set point of the afternoon. Pertovsky serving to tie this one up at a set apiece. A Los Angeles native, Sierra Canyon High, Michigan grad. Back to Baird. Washington will have a chance to swing for the set. Joust. Oh, almost won there by the Huskies. Barton. Oh, big dig. Ogilvie. This one going to Barton. Touches it over the double block, and the Huskies take the second from Stanford. We're playing at least 4 on the farm this afternoon. We'll take the break. Stanford took the first, 25-23. The Huskies take the second, 25-23. What a match we've had. Don't go anywhere. Third set coming up after the break. You're watching Pac-12 Volleyball. On Pac-12 Networks, don't you dare touch that dial. And we welcome you back to Stanford University. Great match thus far between 5th-ranked Stanford and Washington. 25-23 in the first set for the Cardinal. And the Huskies reversed it on the card in the second set. Let's take a look at some highlights through the first two sets, as we've had some great performances. First from Kendall Kipp, 9 kills to lead all attackers in this one. And also producing on the block, a couple of blocks for her to go along with 5 digs. This is what she's known for, attacking. Great swing there. At the net, murders that one. And off the back set, going high off the block. And terminating for the Cardinal. And how about Kirsten Barton leading the way with 8 kills for the Huskies? She's a 2-time Pac-12 Freshman of the Week. Back-to-back weeks, just a few weeks ago. She has been great for the Huskies all year, and especially so today, hitting .333 on a high volume, 8 kills and 6 digs. This one here, splitting the seam on the double block. We take a look at the stats. Both teams with 28 kills, just the higher hitting percent for the Cardinal, because 3 more attack errors for the Huskies. The Cardinal out blocking the Dogs, but the Huskies out acing the Trees. Take a break, come on back with the third set. What has been an entertaining thus far here from Maples. All right, let's rumble, y'all. Third set about to begin. This has been such a good match to this point. Washington already taking a set off the Cardinal. Katie Baird will start the third on serve. Again, Stanford winning in Seattle in 4 sets earlier this year. We got 21 kills from Kendall Kipp in that one. Kirsten Barton had 15 to lead the Dogs. Back on October 6th. Back set for Wilmes. What a swing. Audra Wilmes. This is a Washington team that lost a lot of talent. Monty Bush, who averaged more than 3 kills per set last year, out all year. Ella Mae Powell, their All-American setter, graduate. Aaron Grote, great middle blocker. Player at the net, also 2.6 kills percentage. Should say great player at the net. Hit .410. Also graduated. There's Elia Rubin with the kill. So it's been, I mean, Washington, you don't rebuild, you reload, but take a look at this from Elia Rubin. Lost their top blocker, Sophie Summers, as well. May Pertovsky's missed a lot of time with a foot injury, so Washington's had to deal with a lot this year. Overpass, easily put away by Elia Rubin. But despite all that, Leslie Gabriel has this team in NCAA tournament contention. Look, you gotta get to mid-40s RPI wise, maybe low 40s. Coming into this weekend, Washington was 51 in RPI. That loss to Oregon State really hurt him. Oakleby. Ball for Ensley, tight to the net, goes off the antenna. Not much that Ensley can do with that. Elena Oakleby. Back set, Wilmes powering it through the double block. Audra Wilmes, 2 big kills this set. Hasn't been super efficient, hitting just 105, but second on the team, tied for second on the team, with Pertovsky with 7 kills today. And the pass went off Sammy Francis's face, might have stung in the eye by it. Great serve. So Wilmes has accounted for all 3 Washington points in this third set. Nothing would boost an NCAA tournament resume like being the #5 team in the country on their floor. Kendall Kipp has other plans, however. There's her 10th kill of the day. Last D1 committee top 10 reveal, which was last week. Stanford #2, Washington State #5, Oregon #6. Washington State will probably slide a little bit. Their 3-match losing streak is Elia Rubin gets the kill. Kipp serving. Ace for Kendall Kipp, her 2nd of the match. Well, Kendall Kipp, a big reason why Stanford is 2nd in the conference in aces per set. It's her 32nd ace of the season. Good pass that time by Bates. One-handed set, blitz out. Pertovsky around the double. Ogilvy's there. Goes off the scoreboard. If it stays on your side of the court, it's playable, which it was, and Rubin tools the block. Stanford not getting off to a slow start in the 3rd set, having taken 7 of the first 10 points, and Leslie Gabriel's going to use an early set timeout to try to stem the tide. Take the break. Good start for the Cardinal here in the 3rd set. They lead the Huskies by 4. The Cardinal on a 4-0 run. Elia Rubin, a big reason why. A couple of kills recently for Rubin to get her up to 10 on the match. Here's this one around the double block in front of Lauren Bays. Takes advantage of that one going over the net. Then here, off the hands of Haney to find the floor. 10 kills, 5 digs for Elia Rubin. Take a look at the kills leaders. Rubin and Kipp with 10 apiece. For the Cardinal, Kirsten Barton with 8. Pertovsky and Wilmus with 7 apiece. For the Huskies. Pass off target for Ensley. Here's Pertovsky, the former all-region honorable mention each of the last 2 years in Michigan. First year with the Huskies. Been good when she's been healthy. Sammy Francis absolutely pummeling that one. Makes it 8-3. Stanford not slowed down by the Coach Tui timeout. Right through the double block. And Kipp continuing to serve for Stanford. Pertovsky, the left hand this time. Stanford would probably like that one back. Pertovsky gets the kill. She's 3rd on the team in kills per set. He's a team hitting .281 this year. And just coming off that foot injury, but she was really good against Cal. 6 kills and 5 blocks. Ensley and Barton, overall, very productive in that 4-set win over Cal. 17 kills apiece for those two on Friday night. Francis off the slide there for Stanford. Good pass. Pertovsky dug out off the good swing. And Baird tips it around the block. Haney Baird with the kill. Rubin to serve. Gets it over. Stanford a prime opportunity to get another point on serve. Quick to Barton on the outside. Back set for Kendall Kipp. That was long. But apparently, yes, a net violation on Washington. That was on Barton. 11-4. Yep, you can tell there. The forearms of Barton off the tape. High ball here for Barton, trying to get it back. Baird. Good effort by Barton. It's Pertovsky. Nice dig, Bays. To the outside, Barton around the block, gets it to go. Good swing for Kirsten Barton. Now the Husky leader with 9 kills. She's on double-double watch, the freshman from Arizona. Look at that. 9 kills, 7 digs. Talked about how good she could be in the back row too, digging. Even in that 4-set loss to Oregon State that got pretty ugly, quite honest, for Washington. The set scores, I hadn't seen a match like it, but she was flying all around the backcourt, keeping rallies alive. Over on 2, it's the center dump for number 2, Cammie Miner. 3rd kill for Cammie. The All-American setter for the Cardinal. The reigning Pac-12 setter of the year. Miner, 3 kills, 28 assists now as Pringle will serve. Back set Pertovsky this time, going off the block and down. Nice kill for Pertovsky. Yeah, that Oregon State match. Washington took the first set 25-12. And then they lost the next 3 sets, 25-18, 25-7, 25-16. It's really been the one that has their RPI down at 51 entering the weekend. Bumped over by Silver. Oh, Katie Baird with the kill. Pass that time to Katie Wessels. Terminal in the middle. I really like what they've got now, the freshman Wessels. Brother Kobe is a cross-country athlete at Lewis Clark State College. He's talking about Elise Haney being a good basketball player in high school. So is Katie Wessels, who was all league in hoops. Also a 4-year track letter winner as well in high school. Off the slide, Pacini hit it into the net. No, hit it off the block, they're going to say. I thought the block didn't touch that. Yeah, I wonder if Coach Gabriel is going to challenge this. Yeah. All right, 14-7 Stanford. Maybe I just saw it wrong. That's probably the case. Here's Baird. Barton couldn't pass it. Stanford dominating this set, 15-7. That one just tailing away from Barton. Baird gets the ace. For Stanford, it's ace number 6 to match the Dogs in that stat category. Nearly at number 7. That's air number 9 for Stanford. Both teams have been efficient offensively this set. The Huskies hitting 353, no attack errors. The Cardinal hitting 667, 18 air-free attacks. In the 3rd set. Hensley through the block. And Kendall kick going cross court. Wilson trying to keep that one up. Kendall Kipp finds her 12th kill of the match, hitting 478 now. She might not be feeling 100%, but she looks 100% out there. Ogilvy. Been a big dig day for Elena. 18 already. With a number 2 digs percent libero in the conference. Or number 2 in the conference overall in digs percent. That goes out, and Coach Gabriel's going to use her final timeout. Stanford owning this set 17-8. We'll take a break. Come on back with the rest of the third. 9-point lead for the Cardinal here in the third set, leading Washington 17-8. Take a look at the hitting percentage by set, and look at this third. 650. I mean, this is the most efficient Washington's been. Problem is that Stanford has turned it up a notch. Like Kendrick Lamar in the course of swimming pools back in 2012. For everyone who remembers that song. Lena Ogilvy serving out of the timeout. Back set here for Wilmus, and misconnection there for the Dogs. Tape. Wilmus rejected. Double stop Rubin and Francis. Ogilvy continues. That is such a good serve. Wilmus, who was really good to start this set. Haney takes advantage of the overdig. The Huskies getting on serve here with Audra Wilmus. Wilmus coming into this match this year, or this one, leading the team with 37 aces. So this is the player you want to have behind the service line if you're Coach Tui right now trying to dig yourself of a deep third set hole, and that's what she does. 38 ace. I beg your pardon. 40th ace. I didn't count her 2 aces earlier in this match. That is just a ridiculous number. We'll get into that a little bit more as Kendall Kipp hands. High ball for Ensley. Rubin. A break pancake dig by Wilmus. The Huskies showing some fight here. Another good dig for Barton. Back set Wilmus. Over dig. Ensley through 2. Now I want to put those 40 aces in context as we see Ensley's solid play at the net. $40 aces in 95 sets. Look, I mean, if you're above 0.3 aces per set, you're really good. She's north of 0.4 aces per set. Really solid stuff from Wilmus. A great job by Elia Rubin. Saw the soft spot on the other side. Nobody home cross court. Ensley gave it a good effort. Kipp will serve. Off the tape. Oh, set down by Cami Minor. Over on 2. Una vez más. Her 4th kill. She's got a double-double already. 30 assists, 10 digs. And me being the selfish player I am, is there's a service ace by Kendall Kipp. I'm Cami Minor. I'm thinking, all right, I need 6 more kills to get a triple-double. No, that's not how It works, being a setter. Kendall Kipp, 3 aces to match Wilmus there. Make it 4 aces. Hensley couldn't pass that one. Stanford in high gear right now. Hitting .577 this set. And well, looks like Washington's going to be able to get this one over, but very nearly another ace for Kendall Kipp, who had 8 in the match earlier this year. Sammy Francis absolutely detonated on that set. Set point for Stanford, 24-11. Look at this. Off 1 foot. This is for the set, and that's going to be another ace for Kendall Kipp. A couple of aces to close the set for Kendall Kipp. Make it 3 of the last 4 points. All service aces for Kipp, who's got a double-double. And it was a 25-11 third set for Stanford. They're a set away from conference win number 13 of the season. The Dogs still have something to say about that when we come back for the 4th. This is how the 3rd set ended as we get ready for set 4. Kendall Kipp behind the service line. And so Kendall Kipp with 5 aces as we head to the 4th. That 3rd set, it was all Cardinal. They had 593. 16 kills, no errors, 5 aces. That is the definition of domination. The Cardinal really woke up in that 3rd set, but hey, haven't won anything yet. The Huskies still have a lot to play for, not only this match, but this season. Trying to get back into the NCAA tournament conversation. They're squarely in it right now, but I say get back. They need to improve their RPI a little bit. One way to improve your RPI is beat Stanford. Kind of get the feeling. 9-11. That would get them to, let's see if I can do math on air, which is never advisable. 19-13 on this season. If I'm doing that right. 19-13 with 9 conference wins. They swept Indiana this year, beat Long Beach State 4 in the non-conference, won 8 straight non-conference. I think they'd have a really good NCAA tournament argument at that point. Of course, they still have Washington State on the schedule. USC is not easy, but they get USC at home. They're at the mountain schools. Of course, they have UCLA, and they host Arizona. Got to beat Arizona. The team is 127 in RPI. And look, they are still very much in this match. 3rd set. Washington just got to put it in the rear view. Out to Rubin. Back set here for Pertovsky. Going off the block. Nicely done by May Pertovsky. Was a prep volleyball senior ace out of Sierra Canyon High. Big Ten All-Frosh, 2-time All-Region player. Back in Ann Arbor is here is Grace Silbert, the Portland transfer. Pitch in the middle. That's unstoppable right there. McKenna Vicini, so efficient out of the middle this year. Hitting 382. Doesn't get set enough to qualify for hitting percentage leaders in Pac-12 play. You need at least 3 attacks per set to qualify. Put a little too much spin on that one, Ogleby. At least Haney will serve. Pass by Rubin. Barton. Stick by Berg. Free ball for the Dogs. Prime point scoring opportunity for Washington. It's Pertovsky. Big swing. Pertovsky's got 11 kills now. Doing work. Look at this. Just smashes that one off the hands of Rubin. So Haney continuing to serve. Great job by Cami Minor. Setting up Francis, and Stanford gets the side out. Minor, 32 assists, 10 digs. Put that on a platter. And Sammy Francis becomes the third Cardinal player in double digits for kills. She's got 10. Washington played that one on Stanford's side of the net, so the Cardinal tie it up. So 12 kills for Kip, 11 for Rubin, 10 for Francis. Again, great balance for this Cardinal attack. Kip serving. She's got 5 aces. Good pass that time, but bad connection at the net. Litzau looking for Wessels there. Stanford has scored 3 straight points. Kip, what a serve. Overpass. And there's Sammy Francis. Look, it's not just the aces you get, and I like this timeout by Leslie Gabriel. You want to try to freeze Kendall Kip before she does much more damage. 5-3 Stanford. Kendall Kip has it going again behind the service line for number 5 Stanford. Welcome you back to Stanford University. The Cardinals stay up early in the 4th set against Washington. Kevin Anno on the call. Zora Ziani on the 1s and 2s. Our director, Lori Brooks. Thank you for having us in your living room or wherever you're watching. Be it Seattle, the Bay Area, or anywhere else. Kendall Kip will serve. Tofsky dugout. Kip missing. A rare attack error for Kendall Kip in this one. How rare? It's just her second of the day. Molly Wilson will come in and serve. Leslie Gabriel's really been a fan of the job that Wilson's done filling in for Ella Mae Powell. Big shoes to fill. You replace an All-American setter. Joust won by Minor, but rally's not over yet. And now it is. Elliot Rubin becoming the 3rd Cardinal player with 12 kills. 12 for Kip, 12 for Francis, 12 for Rubin. So back-to-back matches for Sam Francis with 12 kills. It's the Cardinal looking for their 2nd straight win after the disappointing loss to Arizona State, where they hit a season low buck 94. Set out to Wilmus. Nice job by Oakleby from the back row. It's Kip. Tried to place that one, Wilmus over on 2. It works again for Cami Minor, who is 5 for 8. Attacking wise, 625. 5 kills, 34 assists, and 10 digs. She knows how to dial up her own number very efficiently. She just passed today Lindsay Kagawa for 7th all-time on the Stanford career assist list. She needed 20 coming into this match to pass Kagawa's 34.07. She's at 34. There was a service error from Elliot Rubin. And Ensley in. Kirsten Barton serving. Long. So it's 7 aces, 7 errors for Washington, 9 aces, 11 errors for Stanford. But it goes beyond that. It's about the service pressure you put. How many times you get a team out of system. How many times you're forcing a free ball, stuff like that. Again, Washington out of system there. And Katie Baird takes advantage. So you can't always just look at aces and airs and say, oh, this team won the serving game. It's deeper than the numbers. Again, Washington out of system. New free ball it over, off the slide, going behind the setter, Vicini. Maddie Ensley, nicely done. Ensley collecting her 7th kill of the match. Her freshman year was a good one for the Dogs in 2020 and went to the Final Four, their 5th Final Four in program history, winning a national championship in 2005. That year, Stanford got eliminated in the 2nd round of the NCAA tournament on their home floor. I believe it was an injury to Cynthia Barboza that kind of mucked things up for the Cardinal that year. Leslie Gabriel was on staff for that 2005 NCAA title-winning team. Jim McLaughlin, assistant under Keegan Cook as well, now taking the reins of the program. Well-deserved promotion. Big block, Haney and Willis. Here come the Dogs, don't count them out. Leslie Gabriel saying, just got to focus on, we do what we do. Every point, no matter the score. Things kind of got away from them in that loss to Oregon State at home. But it's not a good weekend at all. Got swept by Oregon. But a better start. Snappy the 4-game skid with a win at Cal on Friday. Taking a set from Stanford here. And potentially forcing a 5th. Down 3, make it 2. Wilmus. And she's had her fair share of errors, but also 8 kills. Hitting 36 because of those 7 errors. It's been a balanced attack for Washington as well as far as who's getting set. Pertovsky and Ensley have 26 swings apiece. Barton and Wilmus with 28 attacks apiece. For Stanford, Elliot Rubin's been set 39 times, Kip 27, Francis 21, Katie Baird 19. A wet spot. And wiped up by Tammy Miner. All right, Wilmus serving. Again, very good server. 3 aces already. This goes out to Kip. Here's Ensley, looking deep. Out of the middle, Vicini, and Washington can't return it. Jenna Vicini, look, middle blockers tend to have the highest hitting percentages on teams. They get the most one-on-ones. You still got to do the job. Vicini does it just there. So the Cardinal with 6 players with at least 5 kills now. Baird will serve. Just missing here on this first day of standard time. Hope everyone enjoyed the extra hour of Z's last night. Speaking of Z's, Grace Zilbert to serve. The only player to play every set this year for Washington. Coming over from Portland, she was also a beach player for the Pilots in the WCC. Rubin missing wide. So point on serve for Zilbert. Dogs who are within just one. Off the platform there of Baird. It is Rubin. Bump set this time for Kip. There's a chance to tie for Kirsten Barton. Box loaded up though. With the free ball. Kip off the back set. Potowski read it. We had seen some dinking and dunking, and finally McKenna Vicini said, "Let me slam this down." Enough of the tips and roll shots. Oh. That was a great swing by McKenna Vicini. Oakley. Go to Barton. Here's Kip. Oh, stuffed. Haney and Barton landed in. A bit of a delayed reaction. You know, they're still waiting for the official's ruling. But that definitely landed in. That was a great block. The Huskies, a team that they've needed to improve the blocking. Been a point of emphasis for this team. Just 11th in the conference. They're blocking right. Look at that. Kendall Kip, her 13th kill. Here she is serving. Into the tape. And the service here. The Huskies back within one. This nip and tuck. Fourth set. I think it was a really good early set timeout by Coach Tui. While Kip was serving, stemmed the tide at 5-3. Try to slow her down. Should be able to fight back in this set. Oh, what a set by Cami Minor to Sammy Francis. Whoa. You look at the look on Sammy Francis' face. She's like, that was a dime. Look at this. Oh. Boom. That was incredible. There, no. Block is there. That time, Katie Baird getting it off high hands. So the Cardinal take a 3-point lead. They already had the early set timeout, so no break here. Elliot Rubin to the net. 14th error for Stanford. Kevin Hamley doesn't really worry about that too much. Just wants his team to serve tough. Barton to serve. Good pass. Off the slide. Sammy Francis just missing. There's the door open again for Washington. Got it back to within a point. Kirsten Barton serving. 10 aces on the year coming in. 1 kill away from a double-double today. 9 kills, 13 digs for the freshman. Good pass. Francis off the slide. The slide is working to perfection. 14 kills for Sammy. Yup. Hit 450 on Friday. 458, excuse me, 500 so far today. Could be in consideration for a Player of the Week nomination. As that went off our equipment. That knocked something off. 16-15. Bays. Service there. Thomas on the pass. High ball here for Kip, and she finds the floor. 18-15. Let's take another look here. They just ran onto it, touched it down. 3-point lead for the Cardinal. Make it 2. 18-16. Wilmus serving. Baird on the pass. Baird on the swing. Off Wilmus's shoulder. Stanford by 3. There it is from our net cam. Katie Baird. 7 kills, making 8 kills in 11 digs for her. A couple of aces. As Baird will go behind the line here. Goes long. Silbert to serve. In addition to playing on the volleyball team, also a marketing intern for UW Athletics. Here's Rubin. Around the block, finds the floor. 13th kill for number 13. So here's Ogilvy now. Reigning Pac-12 Libero of the Year. And Pertovsky missing. 21-17. The lead is 4, and now it's kind of danger time for Leslie Gabriel's crew. And yes, she's going to use that second and final timeout. Let's take a break. Stanford potentially 4 points away from closing out the Dogs. Up 4 points in the 4th set. Sammy Francis, a big reason why. The middle blocker with 14 kills and 4 blocks. She's hit 500. And the backslide attack has been spectacular. Here she is off 1 foot. Speaking of the slide. What she has done really good. Has a great connection with Cami Minor. Out of the middle. A 12 kill, 5 block performance against Washington State. 14 kills, 4 blocks today. Pertovsky. Minor to Rubin with the kill. Elia Rubin makes it 3 Cardinal attackers with 14 kills apiece. The Cardinal 3 points away. The Dogs in dire need of a side out here. Can Barton deliver? The answer is yes. Kirsten Barton with a big swing at a big time. That saves the Huskies for the time being. Kirsten Barton, a really nice afternoon. A double-double for number 9. 10 kills, 13 digs, and in a very nice 281 as well. Elise Haney serving. They need her to get on a big run. Kendall Kipp won't let that happen. Number 15 for Kipp. A double-double for her. 15 kills and 10 digs. The Cardinal hitting north of 330 in this match at 338. Kipp to get the Cardinal to match point. Good pass by Barton. It's Pertovsky going off the block. Hey, Pertovsky has absolutely unloaded on some sets. She's got 12 kills. Hitting 345. Nice match for number 7. in black today. Wilson serving. Joust. And Cammie Minor wins it. They say the key on Joust is to hit it second. Looks like that's what number 2 did right there. The Cardinal at match point as a result of this. Minor winning the joust, and here is Rubin for the match. Great serve. The Dogs do keep it alive. It's Minor to Francis on the slide, and it works. The Cardinal take down the Dogs in 4 sets. 25-23, 23-25, 25-11, 25-19 behind the 15th kill of the day for Sammy Francis. Well, an entertaining 4-setter here from Maples Pavilion. Let's take a look at match point again. The backslide attack that works so well for Francis. A connection with Cammie Minor. And this wasn't the cleanest of them, but a point is a point. And that was the 25th of the 4th set for Stanford. That got the job done. The Cardinal win this one in 4 sets. So with the win, the Cardinal 13-1 in conference play and 20-3 overall in the season. The Dogs dropped to 14-11 overall, 5-9 in conference play. Still very much in the hunt for an NCAA tournament berth. Well, that will do it for us here at Maples. Big thank you for our producer, Zora Ziani, our director, Lori Books, I'm Kevin Dana. Now we send you out to Kagan Stadium, where the number 19 Cardinal take on the Bruins for Pac-12 Men's Soccer Showdown. Adios from Maples.
The unmistakable sight.